Today we dive into the poignant world of Anne Frank, a young Jewish girl whose diary serves as a powerful testament to the horrors of World War II. In the heart of Amsterdam, in the early 40s, Anne Frank, on her 13th birthday, received an unusual gift from her father. A diary, a simple checkered notebook that would soon become her constant companion and confidant. Initially, Anne found the idea of documenting her everyday thoughts and experiences a little odd. She questioned, who'd be interested in the musings of a young girl? Yet, despite her early skepticism, Anne found herself being drawn to the blank pages of the diary she affectionately named Kitty. In a world that was rapidly changing around her, Kitty became a sanctuary, a space where she could express her deepest thoughts and fears without judgment. Anne was a lively and talkative girl, full of life and spirit. Yet, the harsh realities of her time forced her into hiding, cutting her off from the world outside. This is where Kitty played an integral role. In the silence and isolation, Anne's diary became her true friend, her ally. She poured her heart out to Kitty, sharing her loneliness, her longing for normalcy, her dreams, and her fears. She wrote about her family, her love for them, especially her father, who gifted her the diary. She wrote about her daily life, the struggles and the rare moments of joy. Anne's entries were raw and emotional, a stark contrast to the stoic exterior she had to maintain in the face of adversity. Anne's relationship with Kitty was more than just a girl and her diary. It was a testament to her resilience, her spirit, and her ability to find solace and companionship in the unlikeliest of places. Little did she know her diary would become a beacon of hope and resilience for generations to come. On June 20th, 1942, Anne's diary reveals a universal student experience, the anxiety of awaiting exam results. With the precision of a skilled historian, Anne portrays a vivid picture of her class on this day. She was confident in her abilities in most subjects. Her mind was sharp, her memory retentive, and her pen always ready to record her knowledge. Yet, there was one subject that gave her pause: mathematics. This was her Achilles heel, the one area where she felt less sure of herself. Despite her uncertainties in this one area, Anne was a beacon of calm in the sea of anxiety that was her classroom. She and her friend, known only as G in her writings, made valiant efforts to keep their classmates calm, to no avail. The atmosphere was charged, the nervous energy palpable. Anne estimated that around a quarter of her classmates were not actively participating in other activities, consumed by the dread of their imminent results. She mused that perhaps they should be held back, to repeat the year and grasp the subjects they had struggled with. Anne's diary serves as a reminder that even in extraordinary circumstances, the ordinary moments of life persist. Even as the world outside was in the throes of war, inside the classroom, the students were embroiled in their personal battles with algebra and geometry, history and literature. These moments of normalcy of everyday student life are what make Anne's diary so relatable. It reminds us that amidst the chaos, life goes on, the world keeps turning, and students, whether in peaceful times or during war, will always dread their exam results. Her observations, her fears, her hopes, and her frustrations resonate with us, transcending time and space. Through her words, we are transported back to that classroom in 1942. Feeling the same anticipation, the same dread of the unknown. This is the power of Anne's diary. It is more than just a historical record. It is a chronicle of human experience, as relevant today as it was over 80 years ago. In her diary, Anne provides a relatable narrative of student life amidst the chaos of war. Anne's lively personality and love for conversation didn't always sit well with her mathematics teacher, Mr. Keesing. Yes, the young Anne Frank, she of the famous diary, was not just a thoughtful observer of her world, but also a chatty young girl. Her constant banter, however, was a thorn in the side of Mr. Keesing, who one day decided to teach her a lesson. And so, he assigned her an unusual homework task, to write an essay on the subject of a chatterbox. A strange topic indeed, but Anne, ever the witty one, took it in stride. She crafted a well-thought-out essay justifying her love for conversation. She even argued that it was a trait inherited from her mother and therefore beyond her control. But Mr. Keesing was not convinced. Upon reading her essay, he assigned her another one, this time titled An Incorrigible Chatterbox. The challenge was clear. Mr. Keesing was highlighting Anne's seemingly irreparable talkative nature. But once again, Anne rose to the occasion. She acknowledged her tendency to talk a lot, but also humorously pointed out that it was a part of who she was. These exchanges between Anne and Mr. Keesing were more than just a teacher trying to discipline a student. They were a testament to Anne's wit and her ability to turn a seemingly negative situation into an opportunity to express her unique perspective. But this wasn't the end of Anne's essay writing saga. Mr. Keesing, growing tired of Anne's justifications, assigned her another essay, this time titled Quack, 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 said Mistress Chatterbox. The title itself was a playful jibe at Anne's talkative nature, but what followed was a delightful surprise for both Anne and Mr. Keesing. But more on that in our next scene. Through her essays, Anne cleverly turned her punishments into opportunities to express her unique perspective. And isn't that a lesson we can all learn from? To turn our challenges into opportunities, to express our thoughts and beliefs, even when they might not align with those around us. That's the spirit of Anne Frank, a spirit that continues to inspire us to this day. When Anne's talkative nature persisted, Mr. Keesing assigned her a third essay, forcing her to think outside the box. This time, the topic was Quack, 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 said Mistress Chatterbox, an amusing metaphorical title that perfectly encapsulated Anne's incessant chatter akin to a duck's quack. Anne, having already written 2 essays on similar themes, found herself at a crossroads. She could either continue to justify her talkative nature or take a different approach. It was then that she sought the help of her friend Sana, known for her poetic prowess. Together, they decided to tackle this peculiar assignment in an equally peculiar manner, by crafting a satirical poem. The poem, written entirely in verse, was a playful jab at the situation. It cheekily illustrated Anne's talkative nature, comparing it to the incessant quacking of a chatty duck. The verses were filled with humor and wit, a testament to Anne's spirit and resilience in the face of adversity. It was a piece that not only fulfilled the assignment's requirements, but also showcased Anne's creativity and her ability to turn a challenging situation into an opportunity for laughter. When Mr. Keesing received the poem, one can only imagine his surprise. Here was an assignment given as a punishment, returned as a piece of satirical poetry that not only acknowledged the issue at hand, but did so with such light-hearted humor and cleverness. It was a response he hadn't anticipated, but one he thoroughly enjoyed. Anne's creative approach to the assignment left Mr. Keesing amused and impressed. Her witty response, far from earning her another punishment, achieved quite the opposite. It was this unique essay that finally convinced Mr. Keesing to allow Anne the freedom to chatter in class. In the end, it was Anne's ability to turn a potentially frustrating situation into an opportunity for creativity and humor that won her this small victory. Through her wit and charm, she was able to transform a punishment into a memorable moment of laughter and learning. Anne's witty response not only amused Mr. Keesing, but also earned her the freedom to speak in class. Anne Frank's diary offers more than just a glimpse into her life during the war. It serves as a window, revealing the indomitable spirit of a young girl navigating the turbulence of growing up, all while being confined in a secret annex, hiding from the horrors of World War II. Her story, as told through her diary, unfolds the trials and triumphs of her life, the dread of exam results, the relationship with her math teacher, Mr. Keesing, and her unquenchable desire to communicate, whether it be through words spoken in class or written in her essays. Each entry in her diary, each reflection, each admission of fear or joy, builds a vivid portrait of a girl who refused to be silenced even in the face of unimaginable adversity. The diary not only captures Anne's personal growth, but also chronicles the life of Jews during World War II. It unveils the harsh realities they faced, the fear, the uncertainty, and the struggle for survival. Yet it also highlights their resilience, their courage, and their unwavering hope. Anne's diary, her kitty, was more than a confidant. It was her escape, her sanctuary, and her platform to express herself freely. Even when faced with punishment for her talkative nature, she used it as an opportunity to justify her chatter, to explore her thoughts, and to showcase her wit. She turned restrictions into opportunities, challenges into learning experiences. Her encounters with Mr. Keesing taught her the power of humor, empathy, and understanding. It showed how a light-hearted approach could diffuse tension, break barriers, and foster connections. The Diary of Anne Frank is not merely a historical document. It is a narrative of hope, resilience, and the human spirit. It's a testament to the power of words, the strength of the individual voice, and the enduring power of storytelling. It teaches us to find joy in the little things, to embrace challenges, and to never lose our sense of self, even in the most trying times. Anne Frank's diary remains a testament to the power of hope, resilience, and the human spirit, even amidst the darkness.